Well, we're here tonight. I hope I could help somebody. Um, I mean, what people don't realize is that there's so much help out there for people that can't make it. Uh, because of, and most people can't anymore nowadays because income is not going up, prices are going up, debt's going up, jobs are going down, everything. So it's a lot of negative things happening in our economy, and you have to use the sources that are out there to get through your life, and the resources that are out there to help you get through all the problems that we're having in our country are not in Google. So you have to stay out of Google and learn how to use the system that we do have here. And it's for everybody, every income, you're rich or poor, or whatever, because it's still America almost. And it's there to help you. I mean, 40% of everything in our country, I mean, I've shown this a lot, that shows that America has 40% of everything in our country gives money and help to people. 60% of our country wants to get money from you. That's Google. Everybody in Google wants to get money from you. So that's why, it's a great source of finding things, but only if you have lots of money, because everything there is going to ask you for money. And if you don't have money, then you'll get sucked into something that you don't even need, or there's something that you could get the same thing for free. So you need legal help, you could get that for free. You need health care, you could get that for free, but it takes work. There's not just a magic button or a magic website that you could go to. And the websites that we give you at letsgohelp.com are the start. That's how to start. It's sort of like getting a date, getting a job, or anything. You just don't pick up the phone and you make this beautiful person on the other side go out with you. Things don't happen that way, and you got to do work with that, and then find people and look for it. And you have to learn how to do research in order to survive, because otherwise, if you go out and try to solve a problem that you have concerning financial problem, if you use Google, you're just going to find that you can't solve it unless you have money, and that's not true at all. And you have to dig into yourself that you're going to have to require some work on your part to find the help that's out there, because there is help out there. I mean, we have so many people in our country that just want to help other people. That's right. 40% of everything in America are people that want to help you, but they don't advertise, so you never find them, and you go and struggle and struggle and struggle. You have to put in the time, and if it looks overwhelming, then you have to go step by step, a little bit by a little bit, okay? You just don't throw up your hands and stop. You get help. And the way you get help is by talking to people who are there to help you. We have hundreds of thousands of people that all they do is help other people. They don't charge you money for anything. And if you don't believe me, look at findhelp.org. There's about 600,000 people right there that just give out free money and help. Now at letsgohelp.com, what we do is teach you about these things. So maybe when you go out there and you get a roadblock or it doesn't work for some reason, you could still keep going. And that's important, that you keep going, because that's the only way you solve anything. If you quit, then nothing's happening. Happy Thursday. Is today Thursday? You think it's Thursday? Yeah, I doubt that. I don't have my phone. It's on. God, is it Thursday already? Boy, why did this go back? Today, September 25th, National Day of Forgiveness. Wow, how do you like that? National Day of Forgiveness. That's the 27th of, that's the 27th, so we're not the 27th. I put today, so I got the Today Show. What is, see what happens when you get older? You forget stuff like that. Oh, Monday, yeah, I thought so. I thought it was Monday. I thought, boy, Maybe I just don't trust my own brain anymore. This outfit is T. T for two? Who would you like to go T for two for? What was that? Oh, right. Findhelp.org. FINDHELP.org. Okay. And our website is letsgohelp.com. Letsgohelp.com. See, the .org and the .gov are the people that give out free money. You was funny back in the day with all those TV commercials. Well, I still got a little crackpot in me. Well, I got a bigger pot too. How can I get a scholarship for college? Well, you have to start looking. Where do you start looking? First of all, you want to go to something called careeronestop.com. And you put in your zip code, and you'll find an office near you that will help you find money for that, okay? And that's where you want to start. Then go to findhelp.org and put in your zip code and start looking for college money. Now, see, the thing with all this is that it's going to take work. When you make that one call or whatever, first of all, you have to call people to ask for help. And then you ask for help from people and they say they can't help you. Then you ask them, where else can you go? That's what's important to do. Art is mine. You are funny back in the day. On those, yeah, mine. Hey, OG, triple OG, man. What is OG, man? Have difficult clearing out the crap from my urethra after being with him now. Oh, that's not necessary. The art of mind. 505. I need an art gallery. Well, there's organizations that will sit down with you for free to help you figure out how you could start an art gallery. There's always more than one way to do anything. Maybe if you're not familiar with the business or industry, you say, well, I just need $100,000 to do that. And that's one way to do it. But there's other ways to do it that you have to be creative to do that. And that's why you have to sit down with people who get paid to help you do that. And they'll never charge money, they'll help you find money and everything else. Now, if you use ChatGPT like I do, for find something like that, you could find 50 to 100 organizations in any zip code that will help you start any business you want. Full-time, part-time, just freelance or anything. They're there to help you do that. Let's go. I'm trying to contact you or your team. Please tell me I need a car fix and a bathroom. Okay, if you want, I know it's Monday 29th. Donnelly, it's letsgohelp.com. That's how you get a hold of us. It's $20 a month and it's unlimited one-on-one help to get money that you need for anything, okay? So that's unlimited one-on-one help at $20 a month. And we give out our own grants. Now I think we're down to about, we're having a little financial, we're not making as much money. We used to give away $50,000 to $70,000. Now we're actually, but that's a month. Now I think we're just gonna give soon, I think this month we're still giving $40,000, but I'm a little worried about the future, so we're gonna cut that down, probably to about 20,000 on the 4th. Brian Donahue, thank you for, thank you, Brian. Tropical Fairy Tale, Andy Vloor, is that you? And Andy, there was that Andy comic guy, what was his name? That did a parody on me that was sort of funny. And actually it was fun. I mean, he had it right on me. Okay, we got members here, yay, members. Okay, David, how are you today? Colleen, Matt, hope you're well, yes. I'm doing a lot. Charity, how are things going with you, Charity? Listen, were you helping check the results of AI? Who was helping Sabrina do that? Was it you? I don't know. Can you point me to the right direction? Are there any grants I can apply for next month? Miss that Queen, what do you need money for? That's what we have to get from you. What do you need money for? Tell me what you need money for. So we could point you into that direction, okay? Can you tell me, Duck Queen, what do you need money for? I admire old people who never learned how to use. I admire old people who never, well, gonna miss out on a lot of stuff. Colleen, I finally got $10,000 towards my greenhouse. They are going to install in 7-4, and I will get another 10,000. Wow, where'd you find that, Colleen? Wow, see, okay, here's a member, just got $10,000 to build a greenhouse and then another $10,000 for it. So she got $20,000 to build a greenhouse. See, and I'm sure she didn't try one application and get it. No, I'm not Bill Nye. But I do look like him. No, actually, he looks like me. Boy, Colleen, that's terrific. Wow, wow. Could you share the program? What was it, agriculture people? See, everybody thinks there's no more money there. That's crazy. Colleen, thank you, Charity. I started this process in January. Through the day would never come. It was a lot of steps, a lot of phone calls, a lot of paperwork, but that's what happens. How do we help other people understand that, Colleen? I mean, USDA, yes. How do we people understand that? That's wonderful. Colleen, could I do a video interview with you? Would you mind? I finally got an ASD diagnosis a couple of months ago. I recently definitely can help you. What's an ASD diagnosis, Charity? I don't know what that is. I don't mind at all. I would love to. Great. Can you give me an email? Email me at letsgofreeradio@gmail.com. That's letsgofreeradio@gmail.com. Because we have to tell people that it takes work. So they get, start process and realize it's going to take work. If they don't want to do it, I mean, look, so it took you a few months, but who the fuck else is going to give you $40,000 to build a greenhouse? I mean, it takes months. So what'd you do 2 months before that? I mean, that's nothing in time in your life. And if these are important things for you to do, you have to buckle down. I mean, I know it's a pain in the ass. I know you don't want to do it. But boy, this is only one life you have, and you can do so many more things with this life. If you learn how to use the stuff that's out there that helps you do things. And that's what it is. The rich people know this. They use the hell out of it. And that's what's happened. I mean, look, Trump is giving $1 billion to millionaires in his budget. And he's taking $1 billion from middle income and low income people. So people that make under like $50,000 a year, it's going to cost you an extra, well, $2,000 to $3,000 more to live on because what he's cutting out for you. But if you're a millionaire, you're going to get an extra like $13,000 to live on. So instead of losing $2,000 or $3,000, it could be up to $4,000, that you're going to lose of income this year. The millionaires are going to get an extra $13,000 per person. And that doesn't sound like democracy to me. But you gotta live with it and figure out how to use what there is. I mean, he's not cutting a lot. And what happens is, things like this, when I talk about things like this, is that it makes people believe there's nothing there. That's absolutely nothing. They're giving more money out this year to free money to people than the year before. And next year, it'll be even more money than this year. It keeps going up no matter what, and that's a problem because we're going in debt no matter what. And we're giving too much money to the rich people who don't need it. But that's a biased opinion. Matthew, look up what charity? Oh, up here. Autism spectrum disorder. Oh, you have that? I just got my AZ diagnosis a couple of months ago. Okay, what I would do is go to Needy Meds. needymeds.org. This is a good place. And they have an 800 number, and you can call that 800 number on needymeds.org to have them help you find out where to get help with autism spectrum disorder. Okay. Oh, then you put it on pay by diagnosis. Okay. Okay, that's right. Medical judge. Here, look at this. Now, there should be more than this, but here are some for transportation, medical transportation for this, camps for this, scholarships for it, things like that. So this is not a bad place to start, but there should be more. I tell you, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Autism spectrum disorder. Okay, Charity. Yeah, I mean, I think this is not good enough. I don't know how to use Needy Meds. They changed it, and I don't feel comfortable. Search programs, search drugs, search clinics. What kind of program is offered? There are many forms. Oh, here it is. Service patients and families with cancer. AUTISM. Autism, AUTISM. Okay. Okay, there's 30 pages of grants for people with autism, okay? Okay, Charity, here is, okay, go through them. You can call me Charity, and it'll be a pleasure to help you. The Queen, see the help with applying for grants, or I got Matthew, if you see I have a nonprofit so the Queen, you have a nonprofit organization, and what city and state are you in? Yonkers, New York. So you want to start a nonprofit, or you already have it? Okay, I'm going to, let's see, do my little chat number. Call sheet for business help. Okay. Okay, so to start a nonprofit, I mean, there's going to be 50 organizations at least for you to do that. Now I'm going to be Chat GPT, and I'm going to put this. I have a pre-baked. It's what you tell AI you want to do. So here's what I'm putting in there. Okay. To start or grow a nonprofit. I mean, I think AI is great to get you a starting list, but then you have to call. Okay, here's what I'm putting in a Chat GPT, and there's a free version of that. Create a call sheet showing 100 government offices and nonprofit organizations in Yonkers, New York that provide free money and mentors to help start or grow a nonprofit organization with little money. I want to use this to contact each office to see how they might be able to help me. List include the name of the organization, the website, the emails, the phone, the contact information, and show me the priority. Show me who to contact first, second, and third. Then show me eligibility requirements and add a short description, listen to this, of what to say when I contact each of these sources. And show me the value of these free sources that are offered, okay? Now, that's the key to using AI, is putting something like that so you get out what you need. And you're gonna learn that the more you do it. So that's important. No. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in here. God, what happened? Monitor New York, for me to start a nonprofit. Okay, now I'm gonna pick go and see how long it takes. I'm gonna ask for 100. Now that may be overwhelming, but that's okay, because it'll rate them by, there'll be a number, 1, 2, or 3 next to each item. And that will tell you who to call first, second, and third, okay? So you wanna call all the number 1s first, but if you run out on the number 1s, then you have the number 2s, okay? And that's the important thing to do, is realize that. Okay, I'll get that for you. Yes, Yonkers, you know, who else here members need help? I got 3,000 to avoid it. Hey, charity. Thank you, Ms. O'Brien. You do know ESCO family members. Yes, Denise. Hi, there's something we could do for you, Denise? We should apply it first, or we need to call them for. Always call first, Anna. That's what you want to do. You want to find sources, talk to them. You don't want to just fill out an application. You want to call them to see if it's worthwhile, because you're going to waste your time filling out applications that you have no chance in hell in getting. So what you do is you get a list of possible places, and then you start calling those places. That's the way to get it, okay? And that's important to know that, because you won't get it any other way, okay? It'll take, I mean, you may get lucky, but most likely you won't. I missed the 90 commercials. Yeah, they don't work for me anymore, but that's fun. I've learned this other stuff, and learning, particularly AI, I think is wonderful. It's gonna change everybody's life. You can call me Charity, and I'd be my pleasure to help you. Oh, that's nice. It's important that you try things in life. It's important that you fail. If you're not failing, you're not doing anything. Because you have to fail at things to figure out what works for you. What works for somebody else may or may not work for you. And that's what you try them, and then you learn from that. And by learning, then you narrow down what works for you. It's like learning to ride a bicycle or a walk or anything else. Hi, Matt, are there grants for ADHD people? Also, I need help with a pro bono later for a company that has now turned a collection agency on me. Okay, Joseph, oh, okay. You want to get free legal help for that. Go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and look for financial counseling. Get that for free to get those people off your back. A financial counselor will help you first. If you need lawyers, that also findhelp.org also has plenty of lawyers that are free for anything. Help the state, the school has to provide services. What state the school has to provide service? What kind of services? You're still around? Yeah, actually I'm a little skinny. Just got number 3 gifter bag. Don't know what that is. There are any identity theft lawyers that I can hire for free or cheap? Well, I wouldn't hire any lawyer until you get all the free services that are available if somebody stole your identity theft. Don't go hire a lawyer. Go to findhelp.org and put in identity theft, okay? And or go to the lawyer tab and look for identity theft, okay? You don't want to do that. You want to go also, your state office has your state attorney general's office has a lot of help for that. That's free for identity theft. So there's a lot of free money out there. The Lost Pilgrim's Journey, vote Trump forever. I'm a member. I feel like I'm paying for nothing. I need help with finding a place to live and money to buy groceries. Well, Marge, we got lots of help for you there. Are you on? You're on YouTube. You can't help. We can't help you on YouTube. You have to get into the member section, and that's where we help you. Right now, if you don't want to go on our site, you could also get some help at findhelp.org. Okay, go right now. Can you do this, Margie? Is that it? Margie, go to Find Help right now. Okay, open another tab. Please do this so you can tell what you see. And people will then understand, and then you'll help other people too. So if you put findhelp.org, put in your zip code. What is your zip code, Margie? What's your zip code? Come on, let me help you, Margie. I know you're not a member, but boy, sounds like it's tough. What's your zip code, Margie? 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 What is your zip code? What is your zip code? Are there any identity theft lawyers that can hire free? Yes. Okay, we did that. Come on, Margie, what's your zip code? You don't want us to know your zip code? Well, you got to tell us what you need, and we have to show you where to go. How many grants can you get a year? 1,000 if you find them. Doesn't matter. There's really probably three-quarters of a million grants out there. So it doesn't matter. Some will be, say you can only get, for a project, you can't get the same project, twice paid to do it twice. Maybe you can, but most likely not. How many grants can you get a year? How many? It's unlimited. You have to find the right ones for you. Don't worry about any of those questions. The way you get those questions asked is start contacting people that give out the grants and ask them, because every grant is different, okay? But no, there's no limit. They don't say you can't get money anywhere else, because it could be for different things and everything. Hello from Orlando. It's free Google information search. What's that? In it yourself? Not sure what that. Pair of glasses, how many pay? I think I got 6 or 7. Actually, I get them from China, and they're like $100 with the prescription in them and everything. I'm a member. Maggie, we have to help you, okay? Are you going to tell me what your zip code is? Marcus, hello from Washington State. Heidi, is there money to start a mental health facility with Crisis Children 24 Center? Yes, you're going to have to work at this, okay? Now, we have that, and if you're a member at letsgohelp.com, we show you all the stuff there. If you don't have $20 for us, then go to Americas, AMERICAS, and then SBDC.org, americassbdc.org. Cisco Kid, there's nothing for me in my zip code. I don't think that's right, Cisco. What is your zip code? Give me your zip code. I'll prove you wrong, okay? What's your zip code? Come on, come on. You shy. 93555. Okay. And your name is Koso. Okay. I'm gonna go to find help now. I'll show you everything. If you're a member of letsgohelp.com, certainly help you, but, and give you more personal help. But here, find, FINDHELP.org. Go there, put in your zip code, 93555, okay? Now, when I put in 93555, it shows there's 2,576 organizations in your zip code that give out free money and help for anything, okay? What do you want money for? COSO, what do you want money for? Tell me, baby, I need for house repairs, okay? We'll be signing up tomorrow. Well, thank you, Pam. Costco, but I'm not eligible. Oh, it depends. What do you want money for? I mean, there's 2,500 programs. That's just a start. I'm behind 4 months rent, okay? You have two things when you go there. Rent, I'm gonna put in rent. So you probably talked to 1 or 2 people for rent and they said you're not eligible. What you have to do, I found 61 organizations for rent. That's who you have to talk to. I lost you on YouTube. So you want to talk to all 61 offices, okay? And that's where you get the help. You don't know which one. You just can't go to the major ones and think they're going to help everybody. You're right. As you see, they didn't. You have to start digging. Okay. Oh, how do I get there? I did the right thing. Okay. In the chat then, here is for COSO. Okay. In the chat then, here is. Okay. I'm going to put this for COSO. And that's, there's 61 organizations that help with rent, okay? So that's one. Now what you also do there is go back up a space and then put in emergency funding. Okay, I searched that. Okay, there's 190 organizations that help with emergency funding. So that's 190 organizations. And I'll put that in the chat, okay? Okay, 190 organizations. So you have a lot to follow up on. And it takes work. So you have to start calling, okay? As someone do if they are seeking immediate employment, especially remote. Okay, a couple things I would do is look at find help. Oh no, careeronestop.org. And they help you with all that. And they also help you get free training to get better jobs. Then also I would go to Indeed.com, and then put in remote work. I mean, kind of, you could put in remote, you could put in gigs. These are kind of keywords to look and put in your zip. It doesn't matter where you are. So that's what I do. And also under Jennifer, where do you live? What's your zip code? Have to always have a backup. Yes. Yeah, definitely. Jennifer, zip code? Okay, 07106. Then what you want to do is in find help. Findhelp.com. When you get there, oh, it's .org, not .gov. .org. Oh, I can't spell. findhelp.org. I'll put in your zip code, which is 07106. And then I can put in job training, because there are people. See, all these are nonprofits that help people for free. Yeah, that's all they do. Okay, there's 238 in your zip code, right? So in Jersey, okay? So you start calling people. Hey, I need a remote job. Talk to people in your area, and I didn't get help to get a grant. Well, did you ask for help? You have to ask for help and tell us what you need help for. And then you have to go to work and do that and follow up. I can't guarantee you get a grant. I just guarantee that these are real programs. And you have to do some work to follow up on them. You just can't give me money and get a grant. What am I doing here? Okay. Yeah, there's Jennifer. There's the result from Find Help. What were you looking for money for, Red? I signed up for the program, didn't get help to get a grant. You have to ask. I mean, every day, I'm on here to help. Every day we have other members who teach you how they got a grant. I mean, we have like 4 hours every day of people that are live to help you get a grant. You stay in Nigeria. Can't help you down in Nigeria, I'm sorry. Programs are for people in the States. You were on TV. Yes, back in the day, like it was in the 90s or something like that. I started in the 80s, went through the 90s. Yeah, Brian Donahue, I thought, ignorance is very real. But they aren't helping. I couldn't even tell me where to go. I called many numbers. Who did you call? What did I just get you? Oh, it keeps, what, is that the nonprofit? Is that you, Costco? I don't know who you called. You have to keep calling. That's I get the list that I just sent you a list, right? Are you in Yonkers, Costco? I forget. And you don't ask for money, okay? Oh, no, I see, a Costco kid. Okay, yeah, I just gave you for rent, so you need rent money, okay. Gotta keep looking. Okay, I gave you 2 listings, one of 60 people and one for about 240 people. There's no shortcut except calling those. They're in the business to do this. Yeah, I'm not. I'm in the business to show you something. So you have to talk to people who are in the business to helping people like you. And if they can't help you, you have to ask them where else, or their suggestions for anything, okay? So that's very important. Yes, I know it could be hard, but you know the wrong thing to do is nothing, okay? So you have to keep doing something that gets you further through. I mean, they're not eligible. Oh, I know that happens, that you have to keep going to do it. You don't have an option. That's legal. Yeah. So you have to. And that's what we do as members. We help each other through that stuff, because that's what life is. If life was easy, you wouldn't have a problem, all right? It's not. So you have to stretch yourself and everything else to solve that problem, because it won't get solved itself. Nobody's going to come on a horse and leave a check in the mailbox for you. You have to keep doing it. A long way from untold story based on, but aren't helping me tell where to go. I called many numbers. Well, yes, that can happen, but if you want to, you have to keep going if you want to solve that problem. Who can I pay to search for grants, but not Lesko? I'm sure if you go on the internet, if you don't want to give us $20, I'm sure there are plenty of people who get a lot of money. You'll never find anything like we do one-on-one help for $20, unlimited personal help. But if you do, that's great. True, you got to get out there and call, absolutely. And if you're not gonna do that, it just, you may get lucky, but most likely not, okay? And that's important. And that's why we have to start training people, like $20 is nothing. That, it is to somebody, people who are really desperate, they don't have that. That's why I always wanted, I used to charge thousands and help millionaires get this money. But I didn't want to help rich people who didn't need money. I got the number one. So now for $20, I could help the people who really need the money, okay? And that's important for me. All you have to do is get one, yeah, that's right. That's what it's all about, isn't it, Brian? Yeah, and it's a bad deal at all, $20. Uh-huh. Yeah, want to help. We even give our own grants. I think we're gonna cut it back to $20,000 a month. It was 50,000. And business ain't as good as it used to be. I think the whole economy is getting soft. I need $20 to start my business or 4,000 to save my home. Okay, Uncle Dickie, 20,000 to start a business. Well, you may not need all of that, but if you need to save your home, you got to work on that first, okay? So are you facing foreclosure yet or anything like that? There's a lot of help out there, okay? Give me your city and state. Oh no, here, go there. Here, I'm gonna give you a listing of 10 offices in your area will help you find money so you don't lose your home, okay? And if you go to tinyurl.com/letsgohome, okay? Go there and that report is free and you'll find 10 offices locally that are nonprofit organizations that will help you solve your problem with your home, okay? And you ask them for help. Ask them for help, and if they don't help you, ask them who else to get help from, okay? What was I gonna do here? Oh, that's right, TINYURL. I'm gonna check if that works for sure. Let's go home. Yes, it does, okay. 10 ways to get down payment grants for the biggest two, okay, yeah. So these are all the nonprofit organizations in any area. But if you give me your zip code, what's your zip code? Okay, I go to court and I've gotten property tax due. If I go to, you have to get free legal help for this, okay? You don't go to court without a lawyer. You don't handle any of this stuff without legal help because the people you're fighting have legal help. And they're just gonna play off you because you don't have it. No, you can get free legal help. Go to this website. Just Shelter, JUST, then Shelter, SHELTER.org. JustShelter.org. And they have a tab there for getting local legal help. Start calling them, okay? And that's what to do, okay? Grants for, are there grants for funding or property for a business? Yes, but you have to call, what zip code are you in? What state, what city? What city and state? What city and state are you in? Heidi, ho, Heidi. Where do you get those suits? I'm getting some of them now on Temu. It's cheap as hell. I used to spend lots of money on it. Okay, where is that? Where's 12066? What city? Oh, I'm sorry, Heidi, yeah, what city is that? I'm gonna run an AI report for you. The city, Heidi. Oh. Okay, down there, okay. I'm gonna go. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go here. So, oops, shit. Oh, no, that's right. I need to go to chatgpt.com, and then I put in the prompt. They call them a prompt, and that's when you tell the computer what to look for. So I'm gonna say, look for government offices and nonprofit organizations in DOWAGIAC. Where's that G? C. Michigan. That provide free money and mentors to start a business. Start a business with little money, okay? So now I'm gonna put go, and this you could do for free on chatgpt.com, chatgpt.com. I need help getting new windows and a furnace. Okay, for home repair, you could go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and then put in home repair. And you'll find 50 or more organizations to do that. Now, if you want to help you with that, this is us, letsgohelp.com. Okay, it's $20 a month, and we'll help you. We get unlimited one-on-one free help for everybody. Heidi, what were you looking for? I forget. Heidi, what were you looking for? In Oakland, California. Letsgohelp.com. Property for a business, okay. I got something running now. Let me run another one. I'm gonna put chatgpt.com and then put in the same thing as I just did for the person in Michigan. Now you want is Oakland. Okay. And you want to start so it's a business you want, right, in Oakland? Property for a business, okay? So it's help you fund your business, start a business. Okay. We got that one going. Okay, now they're analyzing. I guess I can't do more than that. They take a lot of power to do this stuff. Let's see, members, how you doing? The Queen. Ooh. Listen, where can I find info about $1,800 you have? Brian, that is the average amount that the government gives out to every individual every year, the $18,000. What you have to do is tell us what you need money for, okay? And then you go over to the table of contents on the left-hand side of Let's Go Help. Right, never go to, and actually people who get lawyers win like 90%, no, like 78% of the time. If you don't have a lawyer, you lose all the time because they know the system and you don't. Any grant money for people to pay the rent in between jobs. Yes, Brian, have to search for that. I've won both times. Oh, charity, see? This lady knows her stuff. She knows her stuff. Oh, let's see if we got any of these chats running. Oh, that one's still going? They're still going, yeah. See, they're probably using a lot of, but here's something else. How to do this, you learn how to do this. You could download this, go to tinyurl.com/Lesko loves AI. tinyurl.com Lesko loves AI, okay? And that will have samples you could put in your state for, city and state, to run the reports if I don't get them. Oh, here's the one. I got one for Michigan. Okay. Now, Michigan has about 28, but you could get another 50 more. They'll give you up to 100, but I'm going to send you this with at least the top 28 in, okay? And that's for the Michigan lady. Where were you? Were you on YouTube, Michigan lady? Or were you on who's the Michigan lady? God damn. Well, I gotta put it here, Michigan, starting business. I don't know, is that a nonprofit or a business? Okay, so that's there. And the report now shows you 30 offices in your city that help you start a business or a nonprofit. And you could tell it to give you, up to 100 and it'll do that. Okay, so we got that there. Now let's see, okay, we're still looking for Oakland, okay. So that's still grinding away there. Grinding away in Oakland. Let's see, as soon as I got my eviction papers, I call charity, yeah, that's great. Are there any ways to find free and low-cost attorneys for bankruptcy? Yes, Bob. Findhelp.org. What's your zip code? Maybe I'll try to do that for you. Bob, what's your zip code? Bob. What's your zip code, Bob? Okay, Bob's zip code is 37769. Bob's zip code. Okay. 37769. Okay, now we have, was that foreclosure? Shit, my brain is a fucking sieve. 069, okay. Bankruptcy, okay. Okay, we got about 11 organizations for that, or free bankruptcy, okay. Okay. Yes, let's see if that other, oh, yes, we got it. Okay, so, oh, there's 45 here for Oakland, but it could go up to 100 if you need more. Okay, create a link. Okay. I think it's Oakland. Did I say Oakland? Let's see, Oakland. Yeah, now you have to start calling these people. That's what it's all about. Remember, you're not gonna get anything unless you call and then ask for help, okay? Okay, listen, guys, I'm running low on gas. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate each one of you. I appreciate it. And if you're looking, you need help with us, we have 15,000 members that help each other apply to every government program you're eligible for, okay? Nowhere else you're gonna get that. Talk to you soon.